Only thing that's broke is my water. Gave birth to my kid, but I hate his father. That's what it is.
Just thing that is destitute is water brought forth my child. Yet I disdain his dad, that is what it is eat you, and you remind you actually got to fly and I can pulsate you to your home. Before you get to your home, in an unstable disclosure, shaking the groundworks of hip-bound sentiment, Dedicate Rock affirmed previous buyer of Blueface has tossed the web into a craze by guaranteeing a confidential tape of their cozy minutes exists. Caught not long after she conceived an offspring, the situation starts to get interesting as Blueface, in the midst of the tempest, slides a wedding band onto the finger of Jaden Alexis, his drawn-out buddy and mother, to his kids. Wow, the web is aburst with hypothesis. Is this commitment a determined exhibition a concealment for Blueface's reputed unfaithfulness? Christian voices the uncertainty of many, so recommending the ring was first picked for her, a case that mixed the pot of this consistently unfurling show. I'm happy I'm here. You need receipts, child. He's lying. He said you all he's attempting to put on an act for right presently. He's a decent entertainer. While the pair's story has been wild, no doubt their story is a long way from being done. Blueface and Jaden's affection story traces all the way back to their juvenile years. Yet their way has been defaced with public embarrassments and thoughtless activities. A few spectators murmur that the proposition could be Blueface's intricate demonstration of resistance against Christian, while others indicate a more materialistic point, Jaden's new record bargain. In the meantime, a spilled video highlighting Blueface and Christian takes steps to eclipse the alleged euphoric commitment, initially shared through Christian's Instagram story. The clasp turned into a web sensation reposted across virtual entertainment and arriving on grown-up sites, perpetually entrapping Blueface in a snare of discussion. Chrisean Rock didn't keep down in her scrutinize, that was my kin be savaging right. And I don't savage for genuine, I just got receipts and I becoming clean. She proclaimed, stirring up the fire of public interest. Her sharp comments came in the midst of the scenery of a newly spilled video. Once confidential, now horrendously public, spiraling through the online entertainment universe. A demonstration of the wild idea of the computerized age, the video's presence on grown-up stages has hauled Blueface back into the spotlight as fans and enemies, the same look to uncover reality behind the video that, regardless of its age, won't blur into haziness. With Kristen asserting Blueface had truly stood up to her dad, and the new break apparently finishing their adventure, we're left to contemplate, could this be the most turbulent section in hip jump relationship history? An arranged story of adoration selling out, and the mission for viral popularity unfurls, passing on us to observe the aftermath of a sentiment turned exhibition. No, I don't put stock in marriage, yet what I love her, he getting hitched with me, keep me calm. Is this come following the public fur over Initiate Rock's charges? And the viral private tape consideration moved quickly to the inquisitive instance of Jaden's wedding band. Eyewitnesses rushed to bring up how cozily the ring stuck to Jaden's finger, to such an extent that it supposedly caused staining. This detail-powered theory, with many fans placing that the ring was never implied for Jaden. Yet for Kristen, the guesses didn't stop there. Kristen caused a commotion and set the rumor mills in motion with a strong profession. She was expecting Blueface's kid. Again, her statement was met with quietness from Blueface, a takeoff from his typical methodology of straightforwardly addressing reports, loaning a quality of credibility to her assertion. I'm prolific. I just had a child, I know. Yet you all, Christian wasn't finished lending the pot. She uncovered during a live meeting that she and Blueface had kept up with close relations even post-commitment. I generally realized I needed to be a mother. I generally realized I needed to have 12 children. So 1 down 10 to go. She had guaranteed, further confounding the story. Gracious youngster. I need to fill my huge ass house up. I didn't get anything to do with him. You'll yet in the event that you have, assuming you truly do get pregnant anyway. It appears Limit followed Dedicate's sincere admissions she took to Twitter, regretting the ceaseless association with Blueface. which she felt was unreasonable to their child, truly needed to make a stride back since, as yet giving a piece of me to him, is screwed up to my child. How I let a man that would rather not be a dad to my child actually be with me, she tweeted, adding, "Hello Blue, go yourself. Quit hitting me, brother, go get one more thump to cree on you." In addition to home slice, that stuff is dangerous and unsanitary. You will play and get IV. The manner in which you move Cran likewise circulated her doubts on Instagram. Live about the legitimacy of Blueface's proposition to Jaden, indicating the chance of an exposure stunt. "You realize damn well that was my ring," she expressed. And in an apparently intelligent tone, she added, "I'm turning into a new dedicate brother. I won't actually make sense of's going on my thought process. Sincerely, might I at any point be straightforward? I feel that entire was presumably an exposure start, as Blueface asked about getting hitched to Jaden at the Sophie Arena questions. Waited, I'm so apprehensive, wow. I know she will say oak. Yet the timing is I'm at the game, you know. Halftime the timing is strange, Blueface. Trusted in a recorded message. Before the proposition, the display of Blueface's proposition at the Rams vs. Steelers game, caught on video, showed him apprehensively bowing before a profound Jaden. The demonstration appeared to be sincere, yet the reverberations of initiates cases hung vigorously in the air, causing serious qualms about the public presentation of responsibility in the mosaic of affection, and debate the subject of the wedding band's genuine beneficiary and Christian's pregnancy guarantee. With Blueface's kid, strengthened the embarrassment testing the trustworthiness of Blueface's expectations, and mixing the at any point stir-turning pot of VIP dramatization. How you all didn't utilize a condom, no. And you say Heenan you as the public fight raised Chrisean, then Blueface's spat expanded across virtual entertainment, with the two players releasing their discontent, so that all might see Kristen, not one to keep down, freely communicated her second thoughts concerning their previous affections. It isn't so natural to express no to Blueface on the grounds that he's her only tie, she tweeted. In a snapshot of weakness, she kept battling with the idea of their tangled spirits. Letting him know no today was a stage, except for God darn it. How could I dispose of a soul connection? The discussion took another turn when Jason Lee entered the fry, maneuvering Kristen into his circle. By welcoming her onto his show there, she uncovered subtleties of her and blue countenances, unprotected liaison. Just days following his own appearance on the show, in a striking admission, initiate disclosed the experience occurred while she was still in the tosses of post-pregnancy recuperation, working up a tempest of public shock and worry. Obviously, I'll watch the BS. Everything revolves around me, Blueface countered on X, the stage previously known as Twitter, taking a punch at Dedicate for playing the casualty. His counter was sharp, proposing a logical inconsistency in her activities, and aims I'm in a real sense watching a grown-up say they was steadfast riding for me yet playing me the whole time. The consequence saw initiate uncover on Instagram, experience their cozy Miami experience, and blame Blueface for endeavoring to obliterate proof. She asserted he erased messages from her telephone while she was sleeping, leaving her without the proof. She looked for Blueface's reaction, a test tossed straightforwardly back at Chrisean Post. The receipts ensure you post time and dates. Blueface, not happy with a solitary rejoinder, explained on his viewpoint, painting Christian's account as a disconnected play of exploitation. An untruth will continuously go farther than the fact of the matter. It's seriously thrilling, he pronounced, accentuating his point with a correlation with a fumbled burglary. He stripped down the intricacies of their relationship to a beat declaration of common mindfulness and assent, scrutinizing the rationale behind Chan's self-exploitation. In a progression of resulting posts, Blueface proceeded with his protection that resembles me reaching loot you, yet you wind up burglarizing me, and I consider the police and say it's been a theft. Everybody won in the end. Rock can battle for her and Jaden, and I are precisely where we need to be. Everybody is showing improvement. over they've at any point done what's the issue actually. Consequently, the public saw a clear unwinding of a sentiment that transformed into a petulant debate. The rep trades among Initiate and Blueface featured the intricacy of their own experiences, as well as the constant quest for truth. In the court of general assessment, he would keep the child. Damn, this is a genuine damn. I was not prepared for this, you said. That last time as the adventure among Chrisean Rock and Blueface spread out, the resulting online entertainment disturbance divulged further layers of trouble. In the midst of the bang of viral clasts and searing trades, worry for Christian psychological wellness flooded to the very front. Blueface, in a sharp allegation, recommended that Christians' ways of behaving were suggestive of mental issues. A case met with both shock and compassion from the public. This developing mindfulness was highlighted when Christian shared a disrupting message with her devotees. I simply need everybody to petition God for me, her supplication for help and